Hey, so I don't know about you, but I've been tired of clunky trading bots and endless manual setups. So what I did is I went ahead and built my own AI-powered algorithm, and it's honestly been a game changer for me. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how my system works, what makes it different, and how you can use it to automate your trading without any of the kind of usual headaches. So what we're going to do today is we're going to be looking at trading Bitcoin with the algorithm. Not because Bitcoin is special, but because it's been through a brutal crash. And the price action, it gets really, really messy, which is exactly where most discretionary traders start making really bad emotional mistakes. So what we're going to do instead is we're going to look at how my strategy performed since the last crash. And we're going back all the way to November 2021. We're going to look at the entries, the exits, and how he reacts when the market moves. So there's going to be no hindsight, no cherry picking. This is just looking at the trade by trade execution here. And once you understand the logic on Bitcoin, you can apply the same approach to other markets too, like Tesla, Nvidia, gold, silver, anywhere that liquidity has movement. So let's just take a look at the chart now and see. So last time we had a huge retracement like we have now. If we go back to December 2021, it's around a 54% retracement, just like what we're going through now. And basically what I'm going to do is I'm setting my algorithm on a 2-hour time frame. And we can see it starts trading here. So just take a look at the volatility capture here. We're just going to follow along. We've got the blue entries there. Our base orders, the purple there are the hard exits to take profits. And the other subsequent blues are basically defensive scaling. You can see a really good example of defensive scaling here. What we see, we're able to go long only, but get out at a much lower price than the entry. So you can see here, we bought in at 46, but we actually took profit at around 43. So this is how defensive scaling works. I was moving through the months. You can see here, the market's taken a real dip there, and you can see that this algorithm that I've built, it's actually waiting for the perfect entry. So we can see this red line is actually a downtrend, and we're not going to be entering the market during a strong downtrend like that. The algorithm's actually going to back off and wait until it enters, and you can see it entered there and took profit there. I think I'm using a hard exit here on the algo at around 2%. Again, this is like a Swiss Army knife. The way I've built it is you can literally adjust pretty much everything. You can have start price levels, stop price levels, your hard exits, stop losses, trailing take profits, adjustments to the safety orders. We can even use hedging. This is some really advanced stuff, Bollingers for entries. But anyway, we can just have a look at this performance. And just to remind you that if you were trading with this algorithm, you literally wouldn't have to lift a finger. Every single one of these trades is fully automated. Here's a good example of just doing nothing when you don't need to. This trade here lasted for maybe a month and a half. And as you can see, it kind of started ranging. There was no reason to take profit. There was no reason to defensive scale. So we just held onto the trade. Nothing wrong with that. Again, it's fully automated. So all you got to do is sit there and watch the signals. But I'm going to compress. I've lost it there. Let's bring it back. Here we go. I think I brought it all the way up to today, but let me just go back in time a little bit to where we were. Oh, here we go. Let's just have a look from here from 2023. So you can just see just how beautifully it's capturing volatility there. It's just absolutely amazing. This is a good one here. We can see how we bought in at 31K and we took profit at around 24% lower in price. So you can see we defensive scaled in, bringing down our average price, and we took profit there at 23. So again, this is a really amazing way to to profit from trading without shorting the market. Personally, with a market like Bitcoin, I don't particularly like to short it, so I prefer to use defensive scaling instead. As you can see how incredibly well it works there. But here we go. We're just going through the months, where we're up to 2023. Now the market's starting to move up. Look, once you've survived a big crash like the one we've just had, it's really, really easy to gain capture all that volatility now as the market increases. And you can see here, the algorithm is just dialed in to take advantage of that. And that's really, really cool. You can see we keep going, 2023. Again, the market's climbing up. Here we go, we're at 40, 43. Now we're going to see the market start to really accelerate. I remember this happened around 2024, and we're getting up to these higher price points now. But look at this. It's just absolutely it's doing swing trades, it's scalping, it's doing everything it can to just capture this volatility. Again, you can plug this into any centralized exchange. We can also trade tokenized commodities like oil, like gold, like silver, and even some tokenized equities like Meta and Google, Tesla, Nvidia. Again, Bitcoin is just a really good one to look at. I do like doing demos on Bitcoin, but here we are now, Jan 2025. Again, we're still tracking through. We can see it here. Again, this is on the 2 hour. If you want to trade a tighter time frame, lower time frame, you could go the 15-minute, but the 2 hour is just giving me a really good view of the trading over the years. And then it brings us back down to today. Again, this down move here, we haven't made an entry yet. But as you can see there, it's just captured all that volatility completely perfectly. So basically, if you want to stop guessing and you want to start doing this properly with a real plan, with a real algo, just go ahead and use the links below and book a call with my team. We're across Australia, the UK, and the USA, and we can get typically everything moving in less than 3 days. We're able to share this algorithm with you on TradingView. We're able to give you the education and the consulting that comes with setting this up. Look, it's all relatively easy. And actually, what I can do as well is I can jump in and just give you a quick look at the software that we've built. I went into building a software because I wanted something that would execute this strategy perfectly. And this is it here. This is the Minotaur trading software that I built. And as you can see, really simple. All you need to do is connect your exchange, connect your pair. And what's really cool in using the TradingView algos, all we need to do is we don't have to worry about any of these imports. We just go add a condition, trading custom signal, right? That's it. Add a condition, trading custom signal. And that means that the algorithm is going to do absolutely all the work. Even for the exit, we just go add condition, TradingView custom signal. So basically, in order to build the bot, all I need to do is add those 3 TradingView custom signals, set up how much I'm going to be trading with, and click start, and bang, it's that simple to get going. Very, very easy to take advantage of this. So again, you're not going to have to worry about managing lots of different trading bots, lots of different things. You just got an algorithm and a setup on the software, and that's it. You just got to keep track of it. It's very, very clear, very simple. My team also does weekly calls. We also do daily support calls. Again, the links are in the description if you want to learn how. But this is an incredible piece of software, and it's an algorithm that we've been working on for a really long time, probably around 3 years. We've been using it since that late 2022, and it's been absolutely phenomenal. We also work with Giovanni Santastasi. He's a PhD physicist who basically focusing on risk management and the physics of these type of assets. And that's really helped us develop our risk management, which is the most important part. When you run an algorithm that's this powerful, all you need to do is manage risk. That's your full-time job. It means you can just kick back on your chair every day. Don't worry about trades. Don't worry about entries. Don't worry about exits. All you're simply doing is just managing the risk. And that's really what the big boys are doing. This is what market makers are doing, what big proprietary trading desks are doing. They're just managing risk. The algorithms are doing 99% of the work. So again, we've spent all the time, all the hours, we put all of our knowledge, all of our skill and strategy into building this algorithm. We're able to share it with you. Again, if you want to learn more about it, book a call and my team will teach you exactly how it all works.